Can you make an offer on a house? You can't make an offer on a house or anything else if you don't know what it's worth. So this is done through a CMA. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know what this is because I've been talking about it. It's a comparable market analysis. Okay? So the idea here is that if you have a deal, you need to have this information. You need to have a real idea of what the value is. We've already talked about this. No more Xylo or Zillow. No more Bank of America or any other website that you guys can come up with for determining value. So I'm hoping that when we start going through all the properties that you have tonight, you guys are going to have a comparable market analysis. And I'm going to tell you right now, a realtor picking up the phone and telling you, yeah, the house is worth about $100,000 is not a market comparable analysis. I've shown you what a CMA looks like. And if you've gotten a CMA, you know what it looks like.
But mine's not as good as yours. Like mine's just a lot of numbers. Like, I don't know.
Well, I'll look at it and then I'll tell you whether it's good information or bad. Okay? So that's what I want to hear. I want to see your information. That's the only way you guys are going to be able to learn this. So how do I do a CMA? Well, you become a licensed realtor, or you have a licensed realtor on your dream team. Do I have a licensed realtor on my dream team in Port Alberni?
Yes.
Do I have a dream team for the deal in Port Alberni?
Yes.
Is it a brand new deal, the dream team?
Yes.
How long did it take me to put it together?
A week, 2 days.
2 days, less than 2 days. The lawyer took me a little bit longer because I'm looking for a very specific lawyer. But I have a lawyer, I have an appraiser, I have a home inspector, I have a realtor. What else do I need? What else do I need? No. Contractor. And what contractor is Stan getting me for tomorrow? Because I can take care of everything else. I can take care of everything else because I know enough about construction and I know quickly if I can do a basement suite. You know, I plan to be there tomorrow with the home inspector so that I can show him all the things that are wrong with the property. So that my price goes lower. And then I'll go fix all the crap very quickly. So when you're looking at a CMA, the comparable houses must be similar. Okay? So if you're looking at a 2,500 square foot house, I don't want to see any houses that are 1,500 square feet, and I don't want to see any houses that are 5,000 square feet on that CMA. Or the appraisal. Okay, they should all be plus or minus 15%, and I'm being very, very generous there. Okay, so if you're going into a neighborhood, and it's a 1,200, 1,300 square foot, 1,400 square foot neighborhood, 90% of the homes in that neighborhood are going to be that size. Unless you go into a new development, and that new development is going to be a nightmare because they're going to have houses that are between 1,300 square feet and 5,000 square feet. That's why I hate Las Vegas. Because on the same block, you'll have a mix of everything. Age must be similar, construction, and it must be within a 5-mile radius. Ideally, 1 mile. Right? In a very strong market, it's easy to find within 1 mile. In a very, very bad market, you're going to have to go 5 miles. I don't want to see another city. I don't want to see another town. I don't want to see another province, another state, another county. It's got to be within the same neighborhood. Is this making sense for everybody? And it must be sold within the last 3 months. I don't want to see anything that's sold in 2007 or 2005. This is happening to me a lot in commercial right now. I'm asking the realtor to send me comps of deals that sold in the area, and he sent me a comp for a property sold in 2005. And I'm like, listen, give you a head shake. Like 2005 is 2010. That property's 5 years old. And he's like, well, we have no other sales to compare it to. Okay, great. So the market's come down 60% since 2005, so I'm going to say this property is worth 60% of what it was in 2005. You get that? if the realtor's trying to tell you
Yeah.
that in your comps, you should take into consideration this house that sold 5 years ago, you should tell them to take it out. Okay? Never use averages. Never use averages. I see a lot of you have been playing around with averages and it doesn't work. Okay, so if, the house is 180, 180, 200, 250, 180, 180, 250, 200, 180, 180, what number are you going to use?
180.
And get rid of everything else. Don't add them all up and then divide it by the number of houses that are listed for sale and come up with an average. Okay? Does that make sense?